Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our Swiss chocolate map here. And as you can see, I have moved on to another cultivating field. We finished up the field number 3 up there in the top right corner of the map, and the next one was right here at field number 8, so it was real close. So we have zipped over here, started working on this. I started a little bit during the night, and then was kind of fast forwarding a little bit of time, just trying to get some daytime here. But that's how that happened. Other than that, it is a new day, as you guys can see. And we're also over here plowing up our withered sugar beets. I waited till the last possible second. Never got a sugar beet contract. At the end of the day, I should have plowed this under yesterday and planted some grass down because we cannot plant any grass today. We're past that point. Would have been probably the smarter move, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Here in a couple months, we can put some oats down. Actually, here in 1, 2, 3 months, we can put some oats down here. And that will be just fine. In fact, if we're going to put oats here, we might just leave that other field as grass for now. To be able to keep the stockpile coming in. Getting a lot of rocks coming up right now, which is a bit unfortunate, as you can, understand. I really don't like our rock thingamajigger, the rock thing that we got. It's really small. It's this one right here. It's only 2 meters wide. This one's 2.4 meters. A whole, 20% wider. And then you got this one, which is 5.5 meters, which just would be really nice to have. Nice and wide, but quite a bit more expensive. Double the price. Double the price for more than double the width. Yeah, sure, that would be great. But just really can't afford all that kind of stuff right now. And there's also not a place to put like a debris crusher on this map. So we'd have to build our own debris crusher if we wanted to drop debris off. Unfortunately, which it would take a lot of debris for it to be worth the cost of the $10,000 to buy that. And I don't think we're going to get that much. We've only got like 1,500 in the, or 1,600 something like that liters in the stone thingy right now. Picking up all this, even though these are big stones. I mean, let's say I hit 5,000 liters or something crazy like that, right? That's still only, per 50 bucks per 1,000 liters, that's still only 250 bucks. It would take us forever to pay off that 10,000 bucks. So it's definitely not worth it, unfortunately. And that's even if we got a good price for the stone. It may not even be at a good price right now. Yeah, there's no selling point. So we don't know what the good price is. There is literally no selling point. I did see a mod that you can turn the debris crusher into a thing that makes lime, which, that might be worth it at some point. But I don't know. I think we're fine with just the way things are. We'll just let it fill up and just go on our merry way. We're about halfway done with this field, though. We have to be in too big of a hurry to do it because obviously we can't plant anything right now. So not a big deal. As far as contracts, still a whole lot of plowing contracts, which honestly, here's what I'm going to do. Do we have 3 right now? We do not have 3. I'm going to accept these and abandon these immediately. I don't think there's any sort of penalty for that, as far as I can tell. So just to get them off of our screen here, I'm not planning on doing any of these plowing contracts. Be very careful to make sure I cancel the correct ones. All right. Oh, that one just went away on its own. Cool. All right. All we have left is this cultivating contract, which does have a larger cultivator. It is a very, very wide cultivator, which would be nice to use. I think the cultivator we have is going to be fine. It'll take a while to do that contract, but I don't know if we have to be in too big of a hurry. So I think we will accept that one and just use the same equipment we've got right now and be able to just knock that one out relatively quickly. It's about double the size of this field. So, whatever. Not a big deal. And then we can finally finish up that last contract that we've been holding this cultivator for this whole time. All right, let's check on our cows, see how the cows are doing. 88% puberty, so we're about to have 8 more cows of reproduction age, which is going to be really awesome. And about 2 more months, looks like. Straw is getting pretty low. We do need to get some more straw coming in here. Hay and grass, of course, are getting low. We expected that, but we still got a couple more days, a couple more months, basically, of hay and grass before we have to do the TMR. So we've got some time. Man, even though it's daytime, 9:30 in the morning, it's still pretty dark on this map. I need another tractor to start picking up stones right now. Wish another tractor would come up in this screen. Got this little forage harvester, but nothing too exciting. I mean, I could get me a little dinky tractor just for fun. 25 horsepower. I mean, I guess it could at least row the stone picker upper, right? I like this one. I used this one last time we ran this this map. Like how much does horsepower does this stone picker upper need? 100 horsepower is what it says. Whether that's actually, I mean, I'm sure you can run it with a smaller tractor. Truth be told, though, I don't even know if this tractor would. Does it have the hookups on the back? It has like a connector, but I don't think it has actual hookups to run the equipment. But I can't tell. There's that little silver thing sticking out just above the hitch part, and that might be what that is. It's hard to tell. It's a cool tractor, but don't know how useful it is for us. I just don't really want to. I mean, I want another tractor. I want to be able to have another tractor do stuff at some point. Maybe now's not the time. We don't have a huge need for a lot of stuff right this second. I mean, this is probably the type of tractor I'd be picking up right now. Just another cheap, small, easygoing tractor. But I think we're fine for it. I just want to get a used one. I'm going to keep my eyes on the used market. Hopefully we get another tractor in the used market at some point, and we can go from there. Still got a couple more things we got to pick up. We got to pick up a mower unless we pick up a baling contract, which we might. We got to pick up a we have the baler. We got to pick up like a wrapper or a tedder, or both. We've got to pick up some trailers and stuff for certain things. So we still got a couple things we've got to pick up. What do you recommend in the animals? Big old Mack trailer. Or tractor, I mean. Mack truck. Goodness, I can't talk. All of a sudden. Is there a separate one for cows? It's just animals, huh? Just general animals, and it doesn't even have anything for cows on here. Which, sure, I guess, but kind of interesting. All right, you're almost done. But again, all that's going to do for us is going to be able to let you start doing the picking up the stones for now. It's funny how the shade or whatever, the shadow is kind of creeping slowly across. What do you got back over here? You start growing anything yet? Just fertilized, needs lime. Love to have this field at some point. Like I've mentioned that a few times, but it's a really good field. Doesn't have anything on it right now. Honestly, probably would prefer it to have something on it when we grabbed it. Same for this one. If we ever pick this one up, just have something on it so we get some crop benefit from it. Pay off a little bit of the the cost of the field itself. And then our grass over here. What's the stage of grass at the moment? Not turned on, probably. Yep. Okay, so we've got this far section that I've left over here. Still ready to harvest. Still growing. I mean, this hasn't gotten any taller. So I think once it says ready to harvest for the grass, it is done. I thought you could grow it in FS19. I thought it could grow to a slightly higher stage, but maybe I'm misremembering how it worked. We'll just wait till all this is ready to harvest, and we'll harvest that with everything else. I think you got about 3 more passes maybe, and we probably won't need all of those. We'll go look at the contract. We're 84% right now. You're finishing up your last pass. Digging up bunches of big rocks. Those rocks we definitely cannot roll under. Oh, I did try to clean up some of the grass that was in the middle of the road over there. It still got a couple spots. I couldn't do much with it, unfortunately. But I had to clear out some of the meadow grass that we put down just to try and get it deleted off the road. All right, let's get some rocks picked up. At least this thing still runs when it's full, or at least it did the last time I checked. That could have changed, I suppose, but last time I checked, this thing would still run at full, which means even though we can't drop it off of the debris crusher, it's not gonna keep us from being able to pick up the rocks. You are at 91. Should be this pass and part of the next pass, and that should be it. Shadow is following us. It's kind of weird, but kind of funny at the same time. Anyway, 93. Like, are these big rocks even like any measurable quantity? I mean, there's 4 liters there. There's 4 liters. There's 4 liters. I mean, it's really not that much. Again, we might get, I don't even think we're going to get 5,000. We're going to get like a couple thousand liters off of these fields. And then we're not going to have to pick up rocks all the time. So I really don't think the debris crusher ever becomes worth it. Unless we just had everything else we could possibly want and then whatever, spend some money on something. Why not? Yeah, more than the debris crusher, I'd rather have the bigger stone picker upper. Make this go quite a bit faster. $96. Partway through this, we'll be able to stop him. Maybe. We have this one little strip over here that's not getting touched yet, but I think he'll still be able to stop here in a bit. There we go. That'll work. A little bit of money. On to field 14, which is over by us, I believe. There it is. Didn't we do this one, or what did we do on this field before? We did something. We did some sort of harvesting off this field. I don't remember what it was now. Oh, wrong button. All right, go to town, my friend. Go to town. This is going to take quite a bit longer, but again, it's worth more, so it's worth it, I guess. This right here is going to take forever. Just picking up all the stones. Well, I mean, what else do I have to do right now? Like, what is the next plan? We're waiting for more grass to grow before we can do anything with that. We're waiting for more contracts before we can do anything with that. I guess we're fast forwarding some time right now. There's really nothing else for us to do. Cows are mostly okay. I mean, they're fine. They just need some straw at some point. There's many rocks around here. I don't want to try and go around picking up the piles individually. We'll just let him pick them up with what he's doing. Still seeing rocks on the other one, though. Yeah, I'm still seeing a few rocks on the other one. Not a lot. Man, look at how many rocks there are. So many rocks on this field. All the rocks over here. Goodness. There's a lot of fields with a lot of rocks. Maybe we should have taken the borrowed equipment for the larger cultivator. I don't know. Like I said, we'll eventually get it done, but it's going to take a while. Check all the different things, used equipment and everything. Nope. Man, still no jobs. All right, well, I'm going to put a pause in here in the video. I'll come back when there's something interesting going on. All right, so here we are. We're back. It is January now. I did have to fast forward a full day because, or a full month, because not a lot happened in December, like at all. We did finish up the field over here. Field 14, we finished that one up. And then it started working on 22, did a couple rows, and then right after we started doing that, field 25 up here popped up as another cultivating option. So we went ahead and just moved up there, start working on that one. It's going to be, you know, a couple $1,000s more, which might as well. We've got the equipment. Keep going. Yesterday was our first profitable month since we started this series. So it's a step in the right direction, but we got a lot to go, quite frankly. It got a lot of stuff that we've got to do. Just, you know, trying to make some progress somewhere. We still have the hay, we still have the silage. I haven't done anything with that yet. The cows are looking pretty good. I mean, we've got 2,400 liters of milk. Not bad. Still got a little bit of straw left. We don't have to do anything with that. Slurry's starting to fill up pretty fast. So we'll want to figure out something to do with that at some point. It says we have 5,038 liters of manure in here, and that looks about right. However, when I look at the cows, it says that we've got... Not the cows, sorry. Where is it? I look at the prices. What am I looking for? My brain is not working all of a sudden. There we go. It says we've got 10,076 liters of manure in storage. So I'm not sure where the rest of the manure is. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to overthink it too much, but it is a little strange that there's supposedly some manure somewhere. There's like a cloud around that building up there. It's kind of ominous looking, if you ask me. Kind of weird. We did get all the rocks picked up on this field. We do have some weeds growing in, but nothing we need to worry about right now because we're not time to plant yet. Anyway, we got one more month waiting on the grass over here, so we should be able to harvest this in February and do something with that, whatever we decide to do with it. Again, hay or silage, I haven't decided yet. We'll figure that out in February. But other than that, not a lot really going on this month either, to be fair. I mean, there's not any contracts other than the two that we've got, so we're just kind of pushing our way through those as best we can. There's nothing to buy over here. There's cotton harvester. Not a bad price for a cotton harvester, but I've got no need to do cotton. So we're not going to be messing with that right now. Other than that, like I said, really just a lot of kind of waiting. We got one more month until the rest of our cows, or a big chunk of our cows, get old enough to start reproducing. So that should help our reproduction numbers a bit. Start getting us more cows. That's always good. And then one more month on the grass. A couple more months on being able to seed out some oats over here. And that's that. I mean, there's really, like I said, not a lot else going on. We're making some pretty good progress on this contract here. We're about halfway done. It's not a huge field, but we'll get pushed through it. I mean, I wish he had asked me to harvest his sunflowers last month. I would have done that for a contract because, again, we've talked about before, harvesting contracts are almost always worth doing. They're very, very good for us money-wise. But, oh well. Anything else we need to do right now? I mean, I could run... Let's see here. We don't have a cultivator. We have herbicide, but I don't really want to run herbicide over this field over here. And I could get like a weeder to just to weed off these weeds, but again, until we're ready to do anything, I don't know if it matters. One thing I might do while we're sitting here just kind of waiting, chilling, is I might start ferrying some of the equipment back over here that we've bought. We have a couple trailers and other things that we've kind of been sitting on. Might as well get them over here at some point. Still got about $75,000 that we can borrow from the bank. I'm not doing anything with that yet. There's no need to borrow yet until we absolutely need it. And we might not need it. We might be able to make it without that. Although we are leasing a lot of equipment right now. I would like to start buying it at some point, but we've got to make sure we've got everything we can possibly use. And then we can start buying equipment after that. So here is a manure spreader. Let's go drop this. Let's go drag this over to our manure thing and see if there is, in fact, more manure in there than we're seeing. Are we going to be able to pick the manure up just from that little side section? It looks like it's a picking up spot, but my suspicion is that we'll need to get us a manure fork for our front loader attachment. But I would be really happy to be wrong, because it would be nice to be able to just pick up the manure as is. One less step, one less piece of equipment. Nope. Oh, wait, no, sorry, start filling, yeah. It is only 5038. But it is so convenient to be able to pick that up like that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Giants, for making this so much easier to deal with. I mean, yeah, some people will love the front, you know, the loaders and stuff like that, and the manure forks. And more power to them, but I'm not one of those people that likes it that much. All right, what are we looking at for... Okay, that did bring it all in. The number was just wrong. There's only 5,000 liters in there. I'm not sure why the number was wrong, but it's okay. Not a big deal. But yeah, we've got some manure spreader stuff going on. We can start fertilizing our fields at some point with that if we want to. I mean, we didn't really need to fill that up because we have plenty of room in the manure container over there, but figured why not? We're going to bring it over here. Let's just see if it works. And it does. Well, let's go grab our trailer now. Although, in retrospect, what are we going to be doing? I guess we're going to be getting some oats and stuff at some point, or whatever grain we decide to run. Oats for now, we might change that at some point. But, we'll use it for a few things. I wouldn't mind getting... I mean, if I had the space, which we don't right now, we'll get it eventually. At some point, I'd like to get, like, some sort of, like, corn or something going for silage. But, we're just a long ways away from that. If we ever get to the point where we've got like bulk operations of cows, which is the dream, how realistic it is, we'll find out. But it is the dream. That would be awesome to play around with, is having all that stuff going on. I guess we get the grass roller over there. We're gonna need it really, actually, at some point pretty soon. Truth be told, we don't need the trailer. I was really hoping we'd find a harvester to go with that harvest header. But that has not happened. Does this one weed as well? Do I remember this thing weeding? Let me check. Let me get over here off the road and we'll check. I could have sworn this one might actually act as a weeder. Let's see. Grassland care. Yeah, it's a weeder. It's a roller and a weeder at the same time. And a seeder. Is that what I'm reading right? It can hold fertilizer and do seeding as well for grass and oilseed radish. That's really cool, actually. Well, let's see if we can get some of these weeds off over here. Why not? I mean, if we've got the equipment, I was going to hold off because we didn't need it right this second, but it's not going to hurt to do it if we've got it already. A very nice multi-use piece of equipment. A little off center. Or off the edge, I should say. Alright. Lower roller. I don't really see a way to put seed in here, though. Maybe I'm reading that wrong, but... let's see what the worker does. Nope, no field found. What's right in front of you, my friend? So it doesn't count... Did it not just say it counts as a weeder? Did I read that wrong? Grassland care. Grass rollers and weeders improve the yield of your grass fields. I mean, to me, that says it's a weeder, but... And it definitely looks like it has a weeder on the front of it there. But does not appear to be the case. And it's definitely not weeding anything. Alright, fair enough. Would have been nice, but no big deal. Oh, contract's finished already. Wow. Dismissed worker. That did not take too long. Lose our trailer here in a second. I better be careful. I think we're expected to get some snow in February. Guess I could be speeding up the game a little bit more than 1 speed. I'll at least go up to 5. If I can hit the right button. Excuse me, sign. Sorry. I'm hitting buttons on my keyboard. I was hands off the wheel doing other things. All right, good enough. Worker will be able to take care of that. All right, we're going to get this field finished up. Shouldn't take too long. That field is done. And then we'll be done with contracts for a while. We'll see what happens after that. But, yeah, not bad. Getting there. We're going to cut in there, though. When we come back, we'll probably be fast forwarding to February, where stuff will hopefully start happening again. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to our first channel member ever, Telrenar. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.